All right, kids. Today we're going to walk down to the library. Okay, so you know how I tend to read a lot. I try and read, I don't know, a book a month maybe more if I have the time. Just depends on how much work I have. But when I'm done reading books, this one is Born to Run. Read this a long time ago. But what I've started doing now that I have the time and I finish the books, I take them to this thing called the Little Library. It's kind of cool. It's essentially like just this little, I don't know, wood and glass box that people have in their yard, and you put books in and take books out. And there's like a whole app and everything where you can look at where all the books are. Kicking rocks out of the way, sorry. And so I started doing that. Like I said, I try and read a book a month. Doesn't always happen. Over the Christmas break, I read a book pretty quick because I had the time, didn't have work or anything, so I was able to get it done. But yeah, so we're about halfway there. I do have to, wrong way, there we go. I do have to get in about maybe 5.5 miles today before I've hit my 7. So, ooh, man, okay, so I got the gimbal, right? Hopefully it looks pretty smooth. Hopefully it looks like I'm going up and down and not the background. That's the plan anyway. There's a little bit of wind right now. We are at the Eastside Sports Complex we've been at before when we've walked. It's pretty open over here. Let me see if we can pan you this way. Pretty open on this side, so you get a lot of wind coming across, and I don't know, haven't figured out an external mic yet. These new Pixel phones don't have the best availability for what I want to say, like accessories. So be able to put some sort of external mic on this may take a little bit of time. I don't know if I really want to get into the whole like editing like separate audio from like a mic and then trying to match it up with the video. Yeah, I'm not trying to get that serious about this. But yeah, so let's get down to where the library's at. And now we're walking by this nice park over here. Someone out there playing with their dog, hanging out. Yeah, it's really nice. A lot of these neighborhoods over here have these parks. A lot of times you'll see football practice stuff out there for some of the really young kids. But we're coming up on the little library over here. Across the street. Not gonna try and film too much of the front of their house, but it's all published online, I guess, so it's not serious. And then after we drop in the book, I'll double check and see how many more miles we got to do before we get to. I'll do 8 today. Sounds good. See the little library? It says stuck on reading. Little Free Library is the official name of it. Just stick my book on top, look and see if there's anything interests me. A lot of times it's a bunch of kid stuff, which is good. With COVID and everything, it's not that many options. With kids staying home and everything, it's probably good that they're mostly for them. So, alright. On to the next place. Let's check and see how much farther we gotta go. Alright. So it looks like we got 4 more miles to do to make it to 8. So we're exactly at 4 right now. Left of the library, it's over that way, down the side road there. Got that big park here to my side. Let's see if I can turn this. Oh, wrong way. Still learning all this. There's the park. Yeah, like I said, trying to get a lot more miles in, which is give me time to think about some of these videos. At this point, I've only published one. I got one I exported or rendered, I think is the correct term. But then I saw like the music, like they played underneath, like didn't stop at the end of the video. I didn't cut it off, so there's like 2 minutes of just black at the end of the video. So I gotta fix that. But yeah, this gimbal's kind of cool. I mean, it has like a little like short stick, so it doesn't look too bad. But I don't know. Should be easy to make videos in Korea. It comes with a little stand too. I might make a video about the gimbal. It's a DJI Mimo 5, and like I said, it works as a gimbal, but some of the features that would work with the app don't work because the software doesn't work with the phone, because the phone's too new. So we'll see. I might go up this road here. Yeah, let's turn here. Go this way. Okay. So yeah, so the reason for the walking is because I can't run as much as I used to. As you know, like when we lived in North Carolina and even in Colorado, like I ran a lot in North Carolina, a lot of really, really big miles. But not so much while I was in Colorado. I still ran a lot. And yeah, I injured my sciatic, like, when would that have been? April of 2020. I was doing some like back squats and the weight shifted and caused me to like bend forward, so I had to bend back, stand back up, and it really wrenched my lower back. So that's caused like some pinching of some nerves, which causes like the sciatic pain and like numbness and tingling down your left leg. So I was getting chiropractor work for that in Oklahoma, but then we moved here. They don't do chiropractor work here, they do physical therapy work here. Which at the time I was like, oh, I really like the chiropractor, it was really helping. But it seems to be like, it's like two sides. Is like you have chiropractic work and you have physical therapy, and they're like two separate trains of thought or whatever. So you tell someone that's a chiropractor, like, I'm gonna do physical therapy, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. But then you talk to somebody who's a physical therapist and you're like, yeah, I was getting chiropractor work. They're like, okay, well, we're gonna do this instead. You know, they don't want to talk about it. So I think one, like, chiropractor works on like the actual like the fix the camera, works on like the spine and like the bones and like ligaments and lining everything up or whatever. And then physical therapy focuses more on like the muscle around it. So yeah, the physical therapist, honestly, it's been better. Like with the chiropractor, it was like immediate relief and I felt good for a couple days, so I was going once a week. But with physical therapy, I didn't see results for a while. It took, maybe the last 2-3 months. But now I don't have any pain. now I'm able to do everything I need to do. I don't have really hardly any pain at all. Like a little bit today, but not like it was before. I mean, as soon as you wake up, as soon as I wake up, I have pain. So it's nice that it's gone. So, so that's better in my left leg. Now my right leg, my leg's fine, but the foot, my right foot, I got like this weird like feeling in the middle of my foot. It's called Morton's neuroma, and it feels like you're stepping on like a pebble all the time. It doesn't hurt, which is good. That means I don't need like cortisone shots or anything. But the physical therapist recommended these little foot pads. I'll try and put a picture here. These little foot pads to help with like the impact, because that's what it's from. Because now I'm doing all these walking miles. So yeah. Anyway, into that little rant, but still got, I'm sure, just about half a mile. So we probably got 3.5 more to go. Then we'll head home. All right, next thing to talk about, the football game yesterday. It was Georgia and Alabama. And man, it was seemed pretty close at first, but Georgia definitely came out and took the lead. Good way to end the season. Obviously don't care about Georgia, but not an Alabama fan. You know, Ohio State will do something new next year. But yeah, walk's coming to an end. I got maybe a mile back to the house. Figure out how to get out of this little cul-de-sac here. I think it just goes up around the corner and I can cut down the road. But yeah, you know, cut back to the house and call it a night. As far as videos go, try to make one a week. I hope I said that before. I like this walk-in thing. I got it from some of the people I follow on YouTube. Do like walking videos all the time, like call them walk and talks. I mean, they'll like live stream because they have lots of followers and stuff. Not really worried about that. As I said before, I'm just trying to make like kind of like a record of everything. I guess I look at it and see, you know, as an easy way to keep track of all the things I do, especially in Korea. Won't be able to do these walk and talks over there. The rules about filming on military bases and stuff. But I can still go on hikes and around town and stuff and see what's going on and hopefully videotape it. Shouldn't be an issue at all. But it's gonna wrap it up this time, guys. Talk to you next time. Bye.